Yo, what up? It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with this motherfucking heat. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet on the back of her motherfucking neck, holding her down literally with this game. Literally with this game. Please hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe to these videos. Also hit that notification bell. You want this shit fresh off the press, hot, piping hot? Hit that notification bell, it's gonna come straight at you. Oh yeah, and if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, get them in my email, realreal81@yahoo.com. That's RELLRELL81@yahoo.com. This video topic right here is for my young fellas that's dealing with these females and you don't know where she's staying. You don't know where she's staying because she's not telling you anything. Y'all conversate here and there, but she ain't giving you shit, you know. But you tend to find yourself knowing that she's only calling you whenever he isn't dealing with her. Let's talk about this shit, homie. And the reason why I know this goes on, because I got certain females they only deal with when I want to deal with them, whenever I want to deal with them. And they tend to turn around and call that better. They tend to turn around and call that dude that they threw on the back burner for a long time. That's when his time prevails. That's when he come into picture, when he can do his thing with her. And usually when they come into picture, they want to wife them up. They want to cuff them up. They want the relationship. They want you all to themselves. Baby, I want you to myself. I don't want you to deal with no one else. You got to remember how you met her. When you met her, she was playing games. She was flaking on you. One minute she was hollering at you. One minute y'all was texting. One minute y'all was interacting through social media. One minute y'all was seeing one another. And the next minute, all that ceases. Then the minute after that, it steps back up again. Then it ceases. Then it steps back up again. It's like a roller coaster ride dealing with her. And the reason why it's like that, because the dude that she want to deal with, the dude that she's chasing behind, ain't fucking with her like that unless he wants to fuck with her. And then you'll find yourself getting her when all along she's been taking you for a roller coaster ride, telling you shit's going on with her children, shit's going on with her job, shit is going on with her family, you know, shit's going on at the household. That's why she can't reach out to you. That's why she can't holler at you. That's why she can't show you no kind of attention, especially the attention that you're showing her. It's because she's dealing with multiple dudes. Of course, we know that. But it's always those certain dudes that they chase behind. They can never get. Or they can get it. They can wax on it, do their thing, but they can never get him in that position where he can be hers. She can be his. They can coexist together and they can build. They can get married. See a future with one another. That's not happening. Not at all. So she'll find herself tiptoeing right back to you. Hey, what's going on? After 4 or 5 days, 6 days, probably a week or two, months, you ain't heard from her. Hey, what's going on? I just been so busy with work. I've been busy dealing with these kids. I don't know what I really want to do with life. And I happen to call you because I know you can give me advice on things. And she starts shooting that bullshit to you when all along she been ditching you. She been ditching you. Dissing and ditching you. She ain't been fucking with you. That's like dissing you. And then when you trying to get at her, she'll fuck with you, did not fuck with you, just like ditching you. And you found yourself like, damn, okay, she wants advice from me. She want to talk to me about things. Obviously, she likes me like that. You'll instantly jump the gun. She want to fuck with me. She's calling me, asking me shit. She could call anybody else out here, but she's calling me. She's texting me, asking me questions on what's going on with her life and how can she do things. And every time I hit around to, let's go out on a date. Let's hook up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go catch a movie. Let's go get a bite to eat. Let's go get a drink. It's always an excuse. That's because she don't want to fuck with you. She got somebody she want to fuck with, but he's not fucking with her. So she's slowly jumping back to you to fuck with you how she wants to fuck with you. And that may be conversation, advice, anything besides letting you get between them legs. Anything besides letting you um um succeed with her in a passionate way, in a sexual way. You know, you're trying to seduce her, you're trying to do all these things to get her attention. But her attention is chasing behind someone else. That's not even fucking with her. That's what goes on, bro. And a lot of you young fellas don't know this. Y'all find yourself in an up and down situation with certain women that you really dig. You know, you really like this woman. She's really beautiful to you. You may think that your life's complete with her. You've been led to believe that. When all along, it's not that. You chasing like, it's like you ghost calling. That's why I call it. It's called like you ghost calling. You fucking with something that's really not there. She's not there physically and she's not there mentally with you. But she'll keep you posted every now and then just so you won't run off. She wants that backup plan. So when shit don't go right with this dude, whenever he pipe her down, do her dirty, kick her to the curb, she wants to feel better about herself in some kind of way on how she's been getting treated. So how she feel better about herself, she reaches back to you. And you allow that shit. I don't know if it's because you struck off that snappy nappy. I don't know if you struck off the fact that she's a woman and you actually having a conversation with a woman. I don't know if you struck off love. If you struck off whatever society taught you on how to carry a woman with your heart. You stuck on all that shit. Did she give a fuck about your heart? Did she give a fuck about your feelings? Fuck no. She only fucking with you when she feel the time is right for her, when it benefits her. She gives a fuck about what benefits you. Her concern ain't you. Her concern is herself. It's selfish like that, man. That's why you're not getting nowhere with these conversations. Because you're chasing behind another dude. Trust and believe this, man. Don't you ever sit up and think that she's falling back because she's trying to get her life together. She's trying to figure things out. She don't know where she want to go in the future. That's why she's not talking to anyone. And she'll tell you, I'm not dealing with anyone. I'm dealing with you when we talk, but it's just you. I'm not dealing with anyone. She got sexual urges. That motherfucking snappy nappy itch. She want it scratched. Probably 2-3 times a day, damn near every day. Probably every day. You know? They highly sexual, like we are as men. Women are highly sexual just as well. Don't let her fool you with that shit, man. It's just you don't cut it for her. You don't cut it for her. That next dude cut it for her. Do we consider him an alpha? If she's chasing behind him and he's not giving her nothing, he's not giving her, something that she can grab onto while she's chasing. She just chasing. And he stops whenever he want to stop, turn around, whenever it's best for him, and then he keep going. Yeah, you can consider that an alpha. I don't know his personal life to say he's a straight alpha throughout his life, but you can consider him an alpha with the bitch that you chasing. Yeah. He got her running like a motherfucking geese with the neck cut off or whatever. Duck, however you call it, with the neck cut off. That's how he got her. You don't see her like that, though. She fuck with you whenever she want to fuck with you. She'll pop up on social media and hit you, get in your DM here and there. You stay in her DM, though. But she's returning your messages whenever she want to return your messages. It's taking days. It's taking weeks. Sometimes it's taking months. So most of the cases, you probably don't even hear from her. And then she just up and pop up. Like you been on her mind. Like you've been the one she been thinking about. Get the fuck out of here, man. She's not dealing with you because he isn't dealing. I mean, she's dealing with you. She's only dealing with you because he isn't dealing with her. That's the only reason why she's dealing with you, youngster. Because he isn't dealing with her. And a lot of you guys know this. Y'all found yourself in that situation. Steady texting and getting at a motherfucker who will give you a little bit, but she'll yank back for a long time, then give you a little bit more to yank back. That's just to keep you in position, just in case if she needs to fall back on you for your support, for your beta maleism support. That's what she's reaching back for. That's why she's keeping you in position. Never let a woman keep you in position like that. If you got a feeling in your heart that this shit ain't going right, you fellas will talk to enough chicks to know what's up. If a woman really digging you and if she's not. If you see this shit ain't going right, you cut her motherfucking ass off. You leave her out to dry. Leave her ass out to dry some motherfucking where, man. Yeah, you don't be her motherfucking backup support. Fuck that shit, man. Like this video. Share this shit. Subscribe, man. Pass it around to everybody. The homies, your homegirls. Get it out there. This shit is the message, man. Now you youngsters already know what this is. It's nothing else. It's nothing else. It ain't no she's sick. It's not no it's her kids. It's not her parents. It's nothing else, man. She's only running behind a motherfucker who's not fucking with her. So she's keeping you in position for the support. Whether it's emotional, you might come in, she might let you come and stab a little bit here and there. But it might be a little bit of physical here and there. But that's just to give you a taste so you can build it, so the anticipation can build. And you can be all eager for this motherfucker that ain't going to be for you. You've been in that situation. A lot of guys have. A lot of us older guys have. That's why we got the experience. I've been through that shit before when I was young. Yeah. Back before they got the texts and social media. Sitting up there you in the house, you calling a chick on the house phone. You hollering, you know. One minute she answers, the next minute she ain't. Her mama, sister, somebody up there telling her she ain't there. While she sitting right there. Or while she down in the basement getting piped down. By a little homie or something. A little Johnny at the school or something. The Leroy up the block. Somebody that don't give a shit about her is really piping her down, man. Those who give a shit about her ain't getting what they want. You got to remember that, man. You showing consideration by reaching out a lot. She's not giving that back to you. Get it? Cut her off. Pass this shit. Like this shit. You got to do it. Holla.